Okay, here at OSCON with Mark Hinkle, of Citrix. Mark, you're now up in the strategy office. Quickly, what are you doing?
Yeah, I work in the Citrix Open Source business office, and we look at strategic open source technologies that will fuel our enterprise solutions. For Citrix's cloud offering, we support the Apache Cloud Stack, and that's the upstream for our commercial offering. Zen Project, which until this year, we had been the caretaker of it. Now we've donated it to the Linux Foundation as a collaborative project, and it's managed by us, Intel, Google, Oracle, a large consortium of interested parties. And what we do for them, as well as Project Daylight, which is another collaborative project in networking that has synergies with our NetScaler networking projects. We want to make sure that those technologies are viable and that we can collaborate and drive standardization in our industry and broad adoption, and make sure that they are healthy projects that can allow us to focus on customer problems in that last 10%. Our technology office basically helps with the evangelism. We do some development, awareness, etc., and physical support as well to make sure they're successful, and that feeds our business.
So speaking of cloud developers, what do you think are some of the challenges for developers building cloud applications going forward, particularly in a multi-cloud kind of a world?
Yeah, I think the problem is that it's such a fast-moving industry, and typically, especially in open source, the open source model has been to do something that is free and open source but already been done. So in the database space, MySQL developers already understood that. In the operating system space, we see the Linux guys could take cues from Unix. But in the cloud space, it is virgin territory. Mm-hmm. And so we see a lot of developers who have great expertise in domain languages now solving the hard problems of distributed systems, of API compatibility. The design points are to build before the redundancy was built into the infrastructure layer. Now in the cloud era, they have to make the design points in the application layer. So that's the challenge for the developers, and that infrastructure layer has a different tack than it did in the past. There's more of an idea of, to use a bad pun, is this idea of utility. So in the older days, you put infrastructure up to be highly available. In the cloud era, you have put infrastructure up that is often easily recoverable, and so you don't have quite that high availability, but you're trading that for fast recovery. That's different.
Cool. Mark Hinkle, thank you so much.
Yep.